Hey, what's up guys? It's Jared from The Mystic Guy. So in this video I'm going to talk about two things. The difference between going after a relationship or going after a career. If you're a young adult, then a lot of you are facing this decision. It seems like life is giving you two things at once. It seems like, okay, I can put my energies into my relationship that's really satisfying and that really opens up my heart, or I can put my energies into my career. And you might feel stuck between the two, and this can be a really confusing and anxious state because both are desires of your being or of your heart, and it's like you don't know which one to go down to or if you can have both. So in this video, first I'm going to explain to you the dynamic of having a relationship and having a career and how to balance the two. Then secondly, I'm just going to go into what you really should be asking yourself. Not can I have a relationship, or can I just have a career, or can I have both, but going into the deeper underlying reasons of what's really supporting those wants. And then finally, I'm just going to show you how you can have both, but you have to choose very, very wisely. So let's get into it. So a lot of people think that if they have these things that they'll be happy. Happiness is this crazy thing that the mind imagines is something in the future. We think, okay, if I have a new car, I'll be happy. If I have a new job with more money, I'll be happy. If I have X amount of lovers, I'll be happy. You have to realize that happiness, first of all, is a state of being. A state of being is just a way that you carry yourself from day-to-day life. All we ever have is the now, this present moment right now. This present moment right now. We only ever have the now. And that's what's really important in understanding how we think about the things that we want, whether it's a career or a relationship or both of them. Essentially, all human beings make their decisions because they think it's going to better their future. They want happiness and they think this will be good for them. No matter what a person's doing, whether they're doing drugs or whether they're starting a nonprofit organization or a charity organization, they're doing it essentially because they want to be more happy or more fulfilled. And that's the really, really key thing that you have to hit on. What is going to make me fulfilled? You can chase after a career, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can go after a relationship, and there's nothing wrong with that either. These are two natural things to want to being human. And having a career or some sort of way to make money is essential to living. And having relationships are critical to being human and having a healthy life. But you have to know the underlying reason of why you want these things. See, a lot of people have wants and desires, but they're unconscious and they don't know how to pursue them because they don't even know why they want them in the first place. They've just been told by their society or their family that this is what you should want, and then they just go after it. And it's not until they attain that thing and they still don't feel satisfied till they start thinking, why did I want to go down that path in the first place? You know, have you ever had that when you were a kid? You wanted a toy so bad and then you got it and it was like, oh wow, I got it, and you experience happiness because you have the toy, but then 2 weeks later you want a new toy. That's how the mind works. It's always going to throw you something else that you're going to want. So you have to realize that wants and desires, they're external forms. What you really want is internal fulfillment. What you really want is happiness, wholeness, and that feeling of completion within yourself. Now that can come in the form of external objects, but you have to know exactly precisely what you want and why you want it. The why is what is most important here. If you don't understand the why, then you're going to go after what you want and you may or may not get it, but let's say you do, then you'll have that happy moment because you got what you wanted, and then all of a sudden it won't be satisfying, and then that's when you'll think, wait, why did I want this even in the first place? You can curtail that whole entire process if you know what you want and why you want it. Go into the whys. Why do you want a career? Okay, well, I want to make money, Why do I want to make money? Well, so I can make a living and so I can travel the world and have new experiences. Okay, if I have new experiences and I get to travel the world, then that's going to make me feel fulfilled. Boom, that's your answer. You want money so you can have new experiences and travel the world, and that will make me feel more fulfilled. So then you can go and acquire that and do whatever you want. A relationship. What are you seeking in a relationship? A lot of people just say, I want a relationship because I feel lonely or I'm bored, which I guess is understandable, but if you're bored, you should probably try out some new things in your life, get a new job or get a new hobby. But that's a whole nother story. But ask yourself, why do you want a relationship specifically? You're feeling lonely. Okay, well, why am I feeling lonely? Go into the reasons. The why is so important here. If you track the why, then you'll understand whenever you get that thing, you'll understand if it's making you fulfilled or not. That's what we're really seeking as human beings. If we're really truly going after fulfillment, then we have to know and ask ourselves, why are we going after what we're going after? And you can curtail the whole painful process of getting what you want and then not being happy. A lot of people do that. A lot of people live their entire lives. They try to make a lot of money, millions of dollars, and then they get it, and then they say, well, I just spent all this time and energy, but I still feel the same. And that's because happiness is a state of being. It's a way you live your life from day to day. It's not some imagined scenario in the future. You're going to get that, whatever that thing is, and then that happiness will fade because you have it now. In order to have true, long-lasting happiness, you have to know why you're going after what you're going after, and then two, you have to realize that happiness is just a state of being. It's a state of contentment. It's a state of being whole within yourself. So whatever you're chasing in this world, whether it's a career or a relationship, first ask yourself why, and then second, ask yourself, is this truly going to make me feel happy and fulfilled? Because if not, then I should turn my attention to things that will make me feel that way, because ultimately, deep down inside, that's what I truly want. It's what every human wants. That's why the world turns. Every single human being on this planet is doing what they do because they think it's going to be good for them and because they think it's going to make them happy. Nobody wakes up in the morning and tells themselves, I can't wait to have a shitty day, and then they go out and try to purposefully make their day shitty. No, it just happens. And also the other thing to realize about this is being a young adult and not kind of knowing where to put your time and energies. Ask yourself, why can't I have both? Why can't I have a relationship and why can't I have a career? Both take a lot of time and energy, but if you choose the right relationship or you choose the right career, then naturally you're going to have more energy. If you choose something that you're really passionate about and happy, then you're going to have more energy. That career will generate energy. If you choose someone that you truly love and who adds value to your life, and not just because you want to distract yourself from your own loneliness, then you're going to have a beneficial relationship and you're going to feel more energy, and so you'll be able to sustain both things. Now, it's important to note here though, if you do have a lot of shadow work to do, then you're only going to attract a relationship to the same level that you are, because that's just how life works. So if you have a lot of shadow, then you're going to attract another person with a lot of shadow, and then that relationship can become very problematic. A lot of people get stuck here. They can get stuck here and repeat the same relationships over and over again and not realize that the relationship is just a reflection of the inner world that they're trying to heal. So whether you focus on a career or relationship, that's your choice, but also realize that you can have both, but you just have to choose wisely. And most importantly, you have to ask yourself, why? Why do I want this? Alright guys, that's all I got for this time. Check out my Empath Survival Guide. It's free. It's really amazing if you're sensitive to the world. It'll really help you out. And I have a lot of awesome exercises and meditations. It's in there right below in the description box. You can download it for free. Alright guys, I wish you all the best with light and love. Peace.